A Tuesday night under the lights at the Lane, 20 games to go, and you know what? I'm getting anxious, more and more anxious as the games tick down, to be honest, because there is very little room for error. As easy as it sounds, we've just got to keep on winning, keep getting points, and outscoring our promotion rivals come the end of the season. This team is capable of it, but there is still a lot of football to be played. And it's going to be nerve-wracking. It really is, because the teams below us have games in hand, and all we can do is keep winning to put the pressure on them, so when they do play their games in hand, the pressure's on them to win. It's also a year since the passing of the great Colin Slater. Let's hope we put in a performance that he would appreciate. Come on, Knots, come on, you pies. Let's do this. It's another wet evening in Nottingham, which is, well, it wasn't raining half an hour ago and now it is. Well, I say it's raining, it's on and off. Zach Blunt's back tonight, remember him? Barely did a thing for us. Did he score? Did he even score? No, he scored, did he? Did he? No, I don't think he did. Anyways, yeah, didn't really do much for us. Missed an absolute sitter against Solihull. From like 5 yards out, that would have won us the game. Well, it was an early chance to make it 2-1, but anyways, thanks to that. I swear these road works get worse. Last 5 league games, Notts have won 4 and drew 1. We've also scored 13 in our last 5 and are ranked second in the home form table. Boreham Wood have won 1, drew 1 and lost 3. And whilst they are 5th in the away form table, they haven't won away since October. Immediately, they've changed the end we're shooting at. Usually we kick towards the family stand first and cop second half, but the aerial threat again is going to worry us a bit. But they've got some really tall players. Yeah. We need to move it quick at pace. Tyrone Marsh is playing for them as well. He always scores against us. And Chris Bush is always irritating. Whoa! Leg stop! Expect Hacker to bury that. We really need to up this tempo a bit in a minute. Langstaff had an early chance, probably should have scored. That was a foul. I wonder what was going on then. It really is raining this evening. Too many slow passes, too indecisive so far from Knox. We really need to get into it. That switch ball from Slocum seems to keep catching them off guard, but we do need to be careful of their ball in behind, because Movu and Marsh as well. Marsh, like I say, Marsh against us all the time, always seems to play well. That's it. Oh, a bit too much. Yeah. Just get it out.
Could have had that goal from Langstaff right at the start. After that, I don't think we've really created anything. A couple of glimmers, but not really much more. They've certainly had the better of it, hit the post, created a couple of good chances, scored. I wouldn't mind seeing O'Brien come on and just liven it up a little bit.
A fantastic ball by John Bostock.
He was coming last 5 seconds.
Yeah, we started well second half. He's hitting this. It's in. We need to find a way.
We do need to find a way, that is right.
Of course. You're alright here, Tom? We need to show why we're champions material and find a way against a side that are tough to break down. We've done it once, there's no reason why we can't do it again. This really isn't alright. We've been too indecisive, we've been too slow. Has he found his cards? Hey, he's found his cards.
We weren't good enough tonight, were we? They're the sort of games that you've got to find a way to win, and we didn't tonight. We didn't really have a spark. Created a few half chances, but not really much more. No complaints about that
one. Oh, last night was so frustrating. Notts won, Boreham Wood won. Just about as frustrating and annoying as it gets, really. You could tell it was going to be one of them evenings when Boreham Wood won the coin toss and decided to change the ends, and we had to kick towards the Kop first. We've kicked towards the Kop first only twice this season so far, and both times we've drew. The big one for me was the tempo. We were slow in possession, we were indecisive, we made poor decisions on the ball, and mistakes crept in, and that led to their goal. We prat about with it at the back when there's a time for playing out from the back and there's a time for putting your foot through it. And it's frustrating because we didn't play well in the first half at all, really. We didn't create much of the chance. And credit to Bournemouth, because throughout the game they limited the spaces we like to get into in the final third. They didn't allow us to get into good spaces to shoot as well. Good spaces to create chances. Yeah. But Notts have got to adapt to that. And the way we adapt is by upping the tempo. At the start of the second half, we started to play a bit more direct, a bit quicker. We started to get at them a bit more, and it led to the equaliser. A great ball by Bostock to the back post to Kevin Scott, who gets his 13th of the season. That first 10 or so minutes of the second half was good. And then we just went back to what we were doing in the first half, and we slowed right down again, and the game just came to a halt again in the second half. It was so much possession. It felt Birchnally. It felt very Ian Birchnall, that game last night, and it was very much possession for possession's sake without much bite. And it's really annoying because we have showed this season that we are a really good passing team, and we know we can perform a lot better than that, and I know the players will be angry with how they performed, and they'll be frustrated, and they'll be ready to go again. However, there were a few positives to take from last night. First thing is we are 18 games unbeaten. We go unbeaten for 2 more games, then we break our own record. And that is fantastic. We have been unbeaten since near the end of September. And that is truly phenomenal, really, because that's unheard of for Notts. We don't go on large unbeaten runs. We don't go on winning streaks. This is unheard of for Notts. It has been for a while. Luke Williams, you've gave us hope. And that's a massive thing. And secondly, I thought we dealt with the set piece as well last night. Because for Boreham Wood, they had some physical players, they had some quite tall players, and they posed a threat from set pieces. And I thought we dealt with them really well. Baldwin was always there, headering them away. I thought Brinley won his fair share of headers. I thought we dealt with their defence, with their aerial threat quite well, to be honest. But it was just the tempo that let us down. If you've enjoyed the vlog, give it a like, comment down below your thoughts on the game. Stay subscribed if you're subscribe if you're new. Be safe, be champions, and as always, well, we're still top of the league. Anyways, as always, Toulouche.